Hey, welcome to my channel called Swiss Tesla Fan. Before I get started, I wanted to tell you that in the back here, behind the car, you can see the Mont Blanc. I hope it's visible enough, but it's actually beautiful today. So I thought I'd shoot this in front of this mountain. So if you don't know what the Mont Blanc is, if you're not from Europe, it's basically one of the highest mountains we have in the region. And it's in France actually, but here I'm in Switzerland. I can see across the lake, so it's actually on the other side of the lake, and so it's a beautiful mountain when you get the chance to see it. Anyway, so today I want to do a review, one of the first reviews I'm doing on this channel. So I want to review the interior mats, all-weather mats, and the cargo mats also. So the interior mats, the all-weather interior mats, are a bit pricey. They retail for 150 Swiss francs. And so let's check out how they fare and if they're actually worth it. And the cargo mat is also, the back trunk mat is 130 francs and the front one is 85. This is all on the official Tesla store. And let's also check out, I don't have the front one, but I do have the back one. And we're going to look at them now and see what they look like and what they're worth. All right, let's get in the car. So let's start with the trunk. So this is the cargo mat. As you can see, it's lived through a few things already. So this is worth 130 Swiss francs. You can see here it has the Model 3 logo, and it's actually quite thick. And what's really nice is how it fits. I mean, there's very little space there. It actually fits really well all the way to the back, and it's not going to move. It stays in place really well. The other thing is it's relatively flexible, so it still gives you easy access to what's underneath, and you can actually just lift this with one hand. It's a little bit more difficult, but here we go, there we go, and that's the stuff I have stored down there. And so you can see it really protects. So this is like a sort of hardish plastic, and here I scratched it already with well, actually I think it comes off with something I put in the trunk, but that's really saves it, because by default what you get is just you know, this well, actually this is even the protection for the lower trunk, so that's actually something that's really fragile, and you should actually be careful as to the weight that you put there. And so you can see, so very quickly, I think it's worth 130 francs. It's a bit pricey, I would say, but that's what you expect from buying OEM accessories. But I think it's mostly worth it. It really does a really good job of protecting the trunk. All right, so let's have a look now at the interior mats. Okay, let's have a look at the back seats. Sorry for the mess. That's what having a kid is all about. So here, I haven't cleaned them in a while. But you can see that they fare really well. I've had these since I bought the car, maybe a week after. So they're about 4 months old, or 4 or 5 months old. And you can see that they fare really well. What's also really nice is that they're both connected here. So it leaves no space between the two. It's actually like a clipping mechanism here, and you can even adjust it. And well, it doesn't protect this part here, but I just put some stuff here, and generally not too much mess gets in there, but it does a really good job of protecting the carpet that's underneath. As you can see, the carpet is pretty much brand new underneath it. And so this material here is pretty thick and very sturdy, and basically much better than the linen mats that you could get. And they really do a good job of protecting it. And as you can see, they also have Tesla logos. I don't know if you can see this here, but there's a Tesla logo there. So this is again a very good way of protecting it, and it's an OEM part, so you get the build quality that you expect. And let's look at the front part now. So you have two mats here. And this actually here, this one is really critical because it should never move. So the way it works, it actually has scratch pads underneath. So I'm trying to here, you can see these, and these will actually scratch on the carpet and make sure that it doesn't move, because if this moved, it could be very dangerous, because it could disturb the usage of the pedals, and that could actually be very dangerous. So all car manufacturers have different ways. My old car had like a hook that would prevent it from moving, but here they've so I just showed you one scratch, but there's actually, I think, at least 4 underneath this, and maybe more, I don't remember. But as you can see here, I haven't cleaned it. It's a little bit messy, but it will clean up really nicely, and definitely a very nice a way to protect the car's interior. So let's have a last look at the one on the other side, the passenger one. Okay, so on the passenger side, you can see it's pretty similar to what we had on the driver's side. I think this also, yes, this also has scratches. This is, of course, just to make sure it doesn't move. Here it's less critical. If it did move, it wouldn't be a hazard. But here again, you can see there's a little bit of dirt on it. But if we look underneath, the carpet is perfectly clean. And so it does do a really good job. And here, my son, my wife, they often come in and have pretty dirty shoes. It's really held up really well. So definitely very good weather protection. Here in Switzerland, we will have all kinds of weather, ranging from really nice as is today to really nasty sometimes, with wind and leaves and all kinds of things. So I think the all-weather mats make a lot of sense for this car in Switzerland. Okay, looking at the front. So in the front, I didn't purchase the cargo mat because I have the premium interior. So it comes already with a basic carpet here. If you have the standard range plus, it doesn't come with that. But here I don't use the front that much, so I'm not expecting it to get very dirty. I just mostly use it to put the cable and some accessories in here. And so I didn't purchase it. It's worth, if you want to buy it, it's worth 85 Swiss francs on the Tesla store. I didn't really think I had a big need for it. But if you're going to use the front quite a lot, I might think it might be a good idea because it will protect it very well. So that's it for the front. All right, that's it for this review of the all-weather interior mats and the rear trunk cargo mat. I hope you enjoyed this, and the big question is, are they worth the money? So in my opinion, they're a bit pricey, but as I said, these are OEM parts, so manufacturer parts, so you always expect to pay a little bit of a premium for that. But I would say that I've had them like for 4 or 5 months now, and I'm very happy with them. So I would really recommend them if you can spare the money. And I think they do a really good job of protecting the car's interior, especially the rear trunk. I would definitely recommend that one. If you had to purchase a single thing, I would definitely recommend you purchase the rear trunk cargo mat. Also, by default, the car with the premium interior is delivered with some basic linen mats in the back and the front. So I actually replaced these with the all-weather ones. I would, I think that the new ones protected better, a lot better. And with linen mats, you always get dirt that gets stuck in the mats, and that can be really difficult to get out. So yes, I would also recommend the all-weather interior mats. As for the front one, it really depends on how you're going to use the front, but it's also the cheapest one of all. The front is 85, the all interior are 150, so those are the most expensive. And the back mat is 130 francs. All this on the Tesla shop. One thing I should say, none of this is sponsored by Tesla. I purchased all of these myself, so I'm not getting paid, and I won't even get a commission if you buy them on the store. So definitely not an influence review there. I'm not saying I'll never do one, but if I will tell you about it. And that's it for this video. So if you liked it, make sure to put a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to be notified when I release a new video. And of course, if you have any questions about this review or any other questions, feel free to go in the comments and leave a comment, and I will do my best to answer as quickly as I can. And don't hesitate to ping me if I forget. There's lots of more people in the comments nowadays, so I'm doing my best to follow up, but if I forget, don't hesitate to come back to me. Also, if other people want me to review other products, I'd be more than open to it. If you're a manufacturer, there's a business email that you can reach out to in the channel page. So don't hesitate to do that. I've already gotten in contact with somebody. I need to get back to them about this. But I'd love to review your stuff, and I'll do my best to do an honest video about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you so much, everybody, for sharing the videos and giving me feedback. I really appreciate it. I really like you helping this channel grow. And please don't hesitate to help me with this. I would love to see the subscriber count go up. So if you have anybody you know in your friends that is interested in Teslas, please let them know. And last but not least, if you're interested in buying one of these great cars, don't hesitate to use a referral code. It will really be worth it. You'll get 1,500 kilometers of free supercharger electricity. And if you don't have a referral code, just look at the description below. I put mine in there, and it will be, just click on it and you could start the order process. All right, that's it. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.